Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's video. We're going to have a look at weather for the weekend for today's third video. So it's been a few weeks since we've done a weekend look out on a Saturday, but we have got one this week. It's going to cover the full sort of Christmas period anyway, up towards the no man's land between Christmas and New Year. We're not quite going to be able to get into New Year with this weekend forecast. But anyway, I should get on it for you in a moment. This is kind of like the 12th Christmas update, I suppose. More about that in a second. Just say that Thursday video shapes our 6 AM UK weather forecast. We've also released, if that wasn't enough, a EC42 day forecast. Got 10 to 14 day with all of regular features on the way later on this afternoon as well. Please like, share, and subscribe on all of today's videos and content. And thank you so much everyone for doing that for Gavs or WeatherVids. And thanks so much for the weather outlook and for supplying the charts of data as well. Right, so if this is how things are currently looking in terms of a radar, it's been wet and windy across Scotland and Northern Ireland. Most showers are turning wintry now across central and northern parts of Scotland. Meanwhile, further south, not much rain, dribs and drabs of patchy light rain pushing southwards through England and Wales. What this doesn't show for strong winds as well. Now, have a look at today's Scottish pressure chart. We see we've actually got a deep area of low pressure to the north of Scotland, and we're bringing in this strong push of, at the moment, quite mild westerly winds, but they are beginning to back around to a colder northwest. We are actually going to have a little Christmas, pre-Christmas cold snap this weekend. So, sorry everyone, right, so through the course of the afternoon, patchy rain comes southwards across England and Wales. They'll turn brighter behind that. The rain could linger across far southern and southwestern regions in towards the evening. Central and western areas will turn brighter, but we see we've got those heavy showers packing in to the north, and they'll turn increasingly so, even to low levels across central and northern parts of Scotland. A windy day with widespread inland gusts of 50 to 60 miles an hour in central northern areas, could be up to 80 miles an hour with those gusts around the far north and western coast of Scotland. And temperatures will be very mild in the south, between around 10 and 12 degrees, but colder further north, temperatures dropping away there through the afternoon, finishing up between around 2 and 5 degrees. Overnight tonight, the low pressure will start to head towards Norway, pulling the wind around to a northwesterly. So it's going to be a cold night with mostly dry weather in the south and southeast, but lots of heavy showers through central, northern and western areas. Those showers will turn increasingly to snow across the northern half of the country, with snow coming down to low levels parts of Scotland. Snow falling over high ground across Northern Ireland, Northern England and North Wales into the North Midlands. Sleet and a wintry mix of showers down to lower levels through those areas. Staying windy as well, with gusts widely inland between around 40-50 miles an hour, and be a cold night with a frost in the north despite the wind and the showers. Temperatures there down to about -2 or -3, so ice could well be a problem on untreated roads and pavements in the north. Further south, temperatures will hold up at around 4 or 5 degrees, but it will feel much colder than last night down in the south. Tomorrow, Sunday, we'll see the low pressure heading into Norway, bringing the wind into northwest, eventually potentially northerly. So it'll be a cold and windy day, widespread showers in the morning. Many of them will be wintry as well. Snow once more falling to low levels across the northern half of the country. Very few, if any, showers getting into East Anglia, southeastern England. I think as the day wears on, the showers will tend to ease down. They'll become lighter, and they'll turn back towards rain and sleet as well, except across central northern Scotland, where snow showers will keep going up there. It'll be a cold day tomorrow, temperature between around 2 and 6 degrees. Remember a little transient ridge of high pressure on Monday before a warm front starts coming in later on in the day. Monday starts mostly dry but quite cold, with widespread frost in many areas. Central and eastern regions will stay dry after a sunny morning, probably turn cloudy through the afternoon. And then in the west, a band of cloud and light rain and drizzle on that warm front will start moving in from the Atlantic. Quite a cold day again on Monday. Temperatures only between around 2 and 6 degrees. Feeling particularly cold when that veil of cloud pushes across the country. But eventually we could get the temperature at about 9 or 10 across Northern Ireland. And that sets us up then for the very mild Christmas what we're talking about over the past few days and last week or so. Now, this is Christmas Eve, high pressure building from the Azores into the south, dragging up this southwest wind overnight, Monday to Tuesday. We'll take that warm front through the country, leaving us in an envelope of warm air on Tuesday, on Christmas Eve. Lots of cloud across the country. Start with light rain and drizzle in central northwest areas. Most of the rain will die out, but patchy rain will continue around western coasts and hills. There'll be a lot of cloud around on Christmas Eve afternoon. We might get 1 or 2 bright sunny spells in the east. And it's going to be a very mild Christmas Eve as well, with temperature between around 9 and 14 degrees. 14 is 57 in Fahrenheit. High pressure dominating on Christmas Day. Look away now if you want a cold Christmas. About as bad as it gets. With high pressure building up from the south. It's a warm ridge, warm core ridge as well. Mostly dry Christmas Day. Again, we have a lot of cloud across the country. 1 or 2 bright or sunny spells. They're most likely closer to the centre of the high pressure in the south and the southeast. Band of rain could come into the far north and west of Scotland later on in the day, but the main thing about Christmas Day is that will be another very mild day. Temperature between around 8 and 13. 13 is a balmy 55 in Fahrenheit. Yet it's another mild Christmas to add to the ever-growing list of mild Christmases since our last truly cold and frozen Christmas, which is now 14 years ago in 2010. Well, high pressure increasingly dominant into Thursday, Boxing Day. Once again, mainly dry, but there will be some outbreaks of rain, possibly affecting western Scotland, maybe Northern Ireland. Perhaps a little bit more in way of bright or sunny spells coming through on Boxing Day. I wouldn't rule out a chance of 1 or 2 fog patches as well, especially say down in the south and the southeast. Another very mild day, likely temperature between around 7 and 12 degrees, 12 is 54 in Fahrenheit. All 3 of the Christmas days, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, all looking very mild. Into Christmas Friday, 27th, high pressure is dominant once again, a mainly dry day. I mean, by this point, we're probably seeing more in way of bright or sunny spells in the south and southeast, with some drier air coming in from other continent. But we might have more in way of fog patches as well. If they form at the end of the week, then that will limit the temperature potential to only 6 or 7 degrees. But otherwise, still pretty mild. Temperatures could be up to 10 degrees on Friday. That's 15 in Fahrenheit. And then next weekend, the last weekend of December, and the last weekend of the year, perhaps turning increasingly unsettled with pressure weakening. That could see outbreaks of rain and freshening winds spreading into the north and the west. But I think from the south and southeast, we'll probably keep a lot of dry weather going through next weekend, and perhaps an increasing risk of fog and a rather chillier feel maybe as well. And then for the new year, I won't show the chart, but for the new year, we might be looking at increasingly unsettled weather, and I wouldn't totally rule out chance of a New Year's storm. That could be something to keep an eye on, over the next few days. It's a very long way off, but it does look as though the new year might turn increasingly wet and windy. We shall keep you posted. Right, so just have a quick look at charts weather outlook. Lots of cloud around today. Patchy rain in the south, drier further north, but have got these showers. What am I talking about? Patchy rain in the south, heavy showers further north, and they're turning wintry over Scotland. Tomorrow, lots of cold, showery, and windy day as well. Monday will be mostly dry, but a band of rain coming to us later. Christmas Eve, a lot of dry weather, lots of cloud, a few bright sunny spells, and very mild. Ditto for Christmas Day as well. We're showing quite a lot of sunshine. I think we'll probably have more cloud than that indicates, but we'll see. Boxing Day, same story as well. Maybe an increased risk of a few fog patches. And that carries on into Friday as well. Lots and lots of dry weather, and temperatures overall pretty mild. So in summary, we're looking at an unsettled, cold, windy weekend, and a little bit on the wintry side as well. A little pre-Christmas cold snap. It's not going to last. Christmas itself looking mostly dry, but also very mild, and then perhaps turning a bit more unsettled by next weekend. We're going to be back shortly, your 10 to 14 day. Come back for that in a bit for the weekend broadcast. For this week, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.